Welcome, everybody. So nice to see all your shining faces in here, out there, all around the world. Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Ladies and gentlemen, it has now been 2 weeks since Russia began its brutal, illegal invasion of Ukraine. This is a vast human tragedy, and there are no winners in war. But so far, the loser is Russia. They have faced unbelievable resistance by the brave Ukrainian people who have kept Putin from meeting what he apparently thought would be easy military objectives. Where Putin has succeeded is in uniting the entire free world against them. Russia is getting absolutely pummeled with boycotts and sanctions.
Yeah.
As well they should.
Yeah, they should.
As well they should, to the point that they're trying to scare us into dropping them. One Kremlin spokesperson expressed it in this threatening way. The United States has declared economic war on Russia. Thank you for noticing. We feel seen. And so far, the economic war is having the desired effect. Yesterday, Fitch, which is a credit rating agency, downgraded Russian securities by 6 notches to a single C grade. In this case, the C stands for what their money is now worth: crap. The C rating...
C note.
C. This C rating reflects Fitch's view that a sovereign default is imminent. Russia is about to lose everything. And I crash with a buddy, I guess. Belarus better have a big couch, because without a credit rating, the only way they can pay their debt is by holding a garage sale at Lenin's tomb. Every pickled corpse must go. The economy... Is this 1972? Is this 1967 or 1972? The economy has gotten so bad in Russia, some supermarkets are even limiting the amount of flour and sugar customers can purchase. That's going to be tough on the Great Russian Bake Off. My signature bake today is delicious brownies. Ingredients are potato and brown is potato. Russian shoppers are also hoarding items from IKEA, H&M, and Zara before they become relics of a bygone era. It's amazing that they think anything from H&M will last long enough to become a relic. I think they come in a Kleenex box. I think there's one wipe. Yesterday, McDonald's announced they were temporarily closing all of their locations in Russia. That unleashed a frenzy of panic buying. Just look at all the people lining up to get their last taste of special sauce. And with the Golden Arches closing down, Russians are going to have to settle for their local chain, McDostoyevsky's, home of their kids' meal, the Box of Sadness. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Life's meaningless. It looks like...
November 11th.
Who says? Who would that be? Which brother? Not Alyosha. Not Alyosha. It looks like all major food brands are Russian for the exits. Yesterday, Coca-Cola and Pepsi announced that they will suspend business in Russia. Your move, Shasta. Coke is suspending all of their operations, but PepsiCo announced they would continue to sell potato chips and daily essentials such as milk, cheese, and baby formula, to which Russian Baby said, "Are you sure you don't have Coke?" Can you look in the back? You know? Okay. Putin is trying to win the PR battle at home by rallying his people around a new logo. Reportedly, the letter Z has become a symbol for Russians who support the invasion of Ukraine. No, Putin, you keep your hands off the letter Z. It is one of the most essential letters. It's 40% of pizza. The Z symbol, pizza fans here, I guess? I don't know. No, I'm not asking. Curious. Z, I guess. The Z symbol started popping up a few weeks ago when it was seen painted on tanks, armored personnel carriers, and other military vehicles along the Russian border with Ukraine. And now some Russians are putting Z stickers on the backs of cars and on Russian billboards. One Russian talk show pundit recently wore a T-shirt with a large white Z, leading many to speculate that this is an orchestrated Kremlin effort to drum up support for the war. It really makes Putin seem desperate. And is this true? I'm told we have footage of Russian citizens' response to the campaign.
Putin, stop trying to make Z happen. It's not going to happen.
Thank you, Comrade Regina. Russian hat, it's a hat. It's a Russian hat. But even though it's all over the place, no one's actually sure what the Z means in this case. Some have suggested it stands for Zapad, which means west, or Zapopedu, which means for victory. But no one really knows because as a letter, Z does not exist in the Cyrillic Russian alphabet. And nothing rallies the people like something they don't understand. That's why U.S. Army recruiting posters all use wingdings. This is... I think it says, your move, Shasta. I think that's what it says. This is upsetting for a lot of reasons, not the least of which is that I was the letter Z in the Sesame Street All-Star alphabet. That's right. I'm Z, officially. That's it. That's Sesame Street. That's Sesame Street. That's as official as it gets. So, as Z, I get to define what Z means. And right now, Z stands for Zelensky. Because yesterday, there you go. There you go. Yesterday, the Z-Man spoke to the British House of Commons. First, he quoted Shakespeare. Then he moved the room by channeling Winston Churchill.
We
will fight to the end in the sea, in the air. We will fight for our land, whatever the costs. We will fight in the forests, in the fields, on the shores, in the streets.
He knows his audience. He's really tugging on the old Brit strings. His next speech is going to be, as your great wartime transport secretary Thomas the Tank Engine said, you're a wizard, Harry. Chim chimney, chim chim a Peppa Pig, bangers and mash, for Frodo. For Frodo. Gotta throw the Frodo in there. Gotta throw the Frodo in there at the end. Zelensky spoke to the House of Commons because, among other things, Ukraine wants more planes, but not just any planes. They're specifically looking for MiG-29 fighter jets, which its pilots know how to fly. That's right, it's different than piloting American jets because in Europe, they fly on the left side of the sky. Now, Poland, which is next door to Ukraine, has MiGs, but there's a little problem. The Russian Ministry of Defense is warning that if warplanes based in another country were to attack Russian targets, then it could be considered as those countries' engagement in the military conflict. Of course, there's a simple solution. Before you turn them over, take the license plates off the fighter jets and file off the VIN. No one will know. File off the VIN. But yesterday, suddenly, the Polish government stunned Washington by announcing they were ready to transfer their 28 MiG-29 fighter planes to a U.S. NATO base in Germany so we can hand them over to Ukrainian pilots fighting the Russians. Thanks, Poland. Thanks for that. That's like saying, hey, good news, Boy Scouts. We figured out how to keep the bear from mauling Ricky over there. Carter, come put on this backpack full of salmon and honey. Take this stick and go poke him in the eye. Go poke that bear. Go on, buddy. Do it. You got it.
Oh, my God. Zorro.
Punch him in the tonsils. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Obama's ambassador to Russia, Michael McFaul, and the star of The Gilded Age,